Well, the George Kell Motor Company star of the game is Jerry Ellis. He's a great running back for the Hounds and plays a little defense for us, but had a super night. And, Jerry, talk a little bit about your night playing for the Greyhounds.
I mean, we could have been conference champions, but we just let little mistakes get to us.
Well, we had some mistakes that were critical at times, and of course, you had a huge run, and then offensively, you had a big night, and kind of carried the team. And first of all, let's look. You're talking about conference championship. We can win out. I mean, we can still have a conference championship. That's still on the line. We just might have to share one with somebody. That would be okay, too. You probably wouldn't get a number one playoff seed, but you can still share a conference championship. But tell us what your week of practice was like this week. How did practice go this week?
Well, Monday we came out kind of slow.
Okay.
Then we started picking it up.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm. Then we just got to do better.
Tuesday was a good day? Was Tuesday a good day of practice?
Yes, sir.
And Wednesday pretty good day?
Yes, sir.
And you talk about those mistakes. How do you get those mistakes corrected?
Just stop goofing off and just work.
And go to work? So let me ask you this. We're sitting here and we've got one game in the conference that we've lost right here. We got Osceola coming up. And what does it take to get us back on the winning track?
We've got to focus more.
Okay.
Correct the little mistakes.
Do the best you can. I know you had a great game tonight. Listen, keep your head up, and it's just one of those times where those guys made a couple of plays on us tonight that we weren't. I mean, it just happens, and you got to give those guys some credit. And I thought you did an outstanding job of keeping us in the game. We wouldn't have been at 24-20 without Jerry Ellis tonight. You were outstanding. I appreciate you. And
Thank you.
We won't get into the school aspect of it, but a great job tonight. You're the George Kell Motor Company player of the game.
Thank you.
Coach Mark Hinsley joins us with the Subway Coach Report. Coach, appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.
We come, win or lose, we're going to come up here and talk about it. We're on the road. We're playing in a really not really a tough environment, but a tough football team. And we come up a little short. Talk a little bit about the game.
Well, going into this week, we knew what they had, and they had a lot. They've got big offensive linemen. As far as speaking for offense, they got big offensive linemen. They got fast skill guys, and they go in and out of double wing and spread. Now, they didn't show spread as much tonight because I don't think they needed it. But, we got a lot of things to reevaluate defensively. I don't think we played a very good game defensively, and we can obviously do better. I just don't like the way that we did some things tonight and little mistakes. That's all it really comes down to is little mistakes, and be able to go back in and fix those mistakes and reapply them for next week is the biggest thing for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. The goal is to get back on track, and I'm one of those guys, a realistic guy that those guys just made a play when they needed to make a play, and then, we have the football down here, 4th down and 4 and going to go for it. We go the offsides play, and we just jump offsides. Those are mental things, obviously, that are correctable, but huge in the football game when you make mistakes like that with the game on the line.
And that's what we preached in the huddle right before we went out, and, that's what we do when we deal with kids, and when they're trying to be aggressive, when they're trying to go for yardage, and they're thinking about that play that they're going to run after the dead call, not the dead call. So it's just the way it is, and it's the way it's done, and like I said, we made little mistakes, and we've got to correct them.
Coach, you lose 24-20. Those guys got a field goal, but anyway, we missed an extra point, but. We're down 14-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got to give our kids some credit for battling back and getting ourselves back in the football game.
And it's like I told the kids, the team that's going to come out of victorious tonight was the team that played with heart, played with discipline. And it come down to that. It really did because, we did play with heart throughout the whole game, but it just come down to discipline at the very end.
I totally agree with that. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you do come up a little bit short. But, you're playing for what you think is an outright conference championship. You come up a little short, but we've got lots of things to play for. And what's the mindset coming in? I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, we just got to buckle up and go.
We're a good football team.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple, period. And they're our team. That's the good thing about them is, and going into, I can't be any more excited of getting ready for Osceola now. It's just the way it is. And, we knew that was going to be a tough game, but this game is now over.
That's
I'm
right.
going to go for the next one.
Move on.
Going forward, just being able to be around this group is everything. It really is.
Yes,
and they're going to come back Monday. They're going to be ready to fight. They're ready to get after Osceola, and I'm glad to be part of them.
Coach, I watched our kids walk off the field at the conclusion of the ball game. I watched our kids, and I could not only see, but I could really feel the dejection that those kids had. I think it's a great learning tool. I think obviously when those kids get back in there for film sessions and starting Monday, I think we'll refocus, and I think we're in for a good run.
You can tell how much they really did want it, how much they really, it hurt them, because it's like I was telling, Jerry there at the end of the game is, I could obviously tell he was just upset about the whole situation, and that's what I told him is, when you work so hard for something, you come up a little bit short, that's the sting it is, and that's what I told him. It's not failure. It's not failure. Let's go back. Let's get better. Let's get after Osceola.
I've said it, and I said it on the air, and I've said it here tonight, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. And people sometimes go, well, what happened on that play? And I say, well, those guys over there trying too.
Better believe it.
That sophomore running back was trying too, wasn't he?
I'm telling you, I've known it since the start of the season. They're going to be a good football team. All that stuff I heard in the beginning of the year, didn't really listen to it because, they were going to figure it out, and they haven't. Let me tell you something. They're a good football team.
They are a good football team, and I know they've got to. They struggled a little bit early, and they got things worked out, and then those guys got a chance to do some damage in the playoffs as well as the Newport Greyhounds. But I think it's going to be a great learning curve for our football team. I really do.
It is, and with a lot of young guys on our team like we have, it's going to mean everything, and they're what they're going to learn, and adversity. A lot of times it's not the football you learn; it's what you learn from the little bit of adversity we had, and I think our kids learned that tonight. And like I said, hopefully we can just apply it the rest of the year.
Well, again, 14-0, and we're down, and all of a sudden, first play of the ball game, those guys score, and we go, holy cow, we're at the Cotton Patch in Wilson, Arkansas, and we may be in trouble. Our kids battle back.
They were fired up.
Yes,
it was senior night. It's the last game the seniors are going to play on this field, maybe, and I'm telling you, they were fired up, ready to go, and we did come back, and I was proud of them for that.
Big things going to happen for the Newport Greyhounds. Stay tuned, folks. We got a lot of things happening for us, Coach.
We do. I'm excited.
Proud to be a Greyhound, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Well, just you guys hang in there. We're going to go to work. We're going to come back to Mississippi County next week. We're going to Osceola, Arkansas. We're going to play the Seminoles. Always tough to win at Osceola, but I know this: if the kids just come out and get a few mistakes straightened up, we're going to be okay. And we got a lot of football left for the Greyhounds. Mark Hinesley, head football coach, athletic director of the Newport Greyhounds. Go Hounds.